Hello everyone, this is Mr. Mark Jernix. How are you doing?
I love that film.
I trust in you. You can't trick me anymore.
We all love to watch movies. As well as entertaining us, movies can provide us with so much more. Watching American or English movies can help educate us on the use of the English language and puts it into a visual context for us. Movies play an important role in our social lives too. Going to the movies is an experience that we can share with our friends, and talking about the movies that we have seen can be a good topic of conversation when meeting new people. This brings us on to the question of how to talk about a movie that we've seen. How do we describe the genre? Was it a comedy? Sci-fi? Horror movie? What did you like about the movie? Was it the storyline, the cast, or the production of the movie? Let's explore this subject in more detail.
But you have heard of
Captain Jack Sparrow.
what I can't do.
Why is the rom-com?
General film vocabulary. What sorts of films do you enjoy? You've got a lot of genres to choose from. Westerns, set in the American Wild West, or spaghetti westerns, those filmed in Italy, to action films, fight, car chases, etc. Adventure, animated, cartoons, or horror, lots of blood, or ghostly visits. Perhaps you prefer comedy or rom-com, romantic comedy or dramas. Sometimes these are epics, long historical dramas, and sometimes these are adaptations, adapted either from a previous film or from a book or play. What about thrillers or suspense, or musical with song and dance and science fiction set in a futuristic world? Or maybe you prefer the old black and white films or the classics. Actors. In a celebrity-obsessed world, actors are as famous as politicians, maybe even more so. We like to see our favorite actors playing a character, even a minor character in films. Whether these are in lead roles, main roles, or supporting roles, not main roles. Every year, the Oscars gives awards to lead actors and supporting actors, but never to the extras. The actors who play people in the crowd, often without a speaking part. We like reading the film credits, firstly to see who's in the cast, everyone who acted in the film. If there is a special appearance by a famous actor who's only in the film for a couple of minutes. More film vocabulary. Then we like to see who the director or producer is, the screenwriter who wrote the screenplay, the script that the actors speak, and who composed the soundtrack, the music background in the film. We'll read film reviews to find out more about the plot or storyline, and how good the lighting, cinematography, or the art of shooting the film, or costumes are. We might even watch a trailer, short extract from the film, to see the special effects. Describing a film. If you've just seen a great film, you might want to tell your friends about it. Here are some tips for doing that. Make sure you know how to sequence your story and use linking words to help others understand you. Telling a story about a film. Here are some ways you can tell the story, plot of a film you've seen. It's set in New York in the 1950s. The film shot on location in Arizona. The main characters are, and they're played by. It's a mystery, thriller, love story. You can tell the story of the film in the present simple tense. Well, the main character decides to rob a bank. But when he drives there, giving your opinion. I thought the film was great. Okay, fantastic. The actors, costumes, screenplay is. The special effects are fantastic. Terrible. The best scene. The worst scene is when the plot is believable. Seems a bit unlikely. Not telling all. You don't want to spoil the film for your friends, so you can say something like, I don't want to spoil it for you, so I'm not going to tell you what happens in the end. You'll have to go and see it for yourself. I don't want to ruin the surprise for you. Useful adjectives. All these are useful words and phrases to spice up your description. True to life. A real story. The real story of remarkable, unusual, good, masterpiece, the best work someone has done, Oscar winning.
Final count, 42.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard!